Civil Service Examination 2023 GS Paper 2 question number 4. The question is, compare and contrast the British and Indian approaches to parliamentary sovereignty. So here they're asking the similarities and differences to the parliamentary sovereignty by India and the British. So over here the introduction can be: India and Britain follow parliamentary form of democracy with the differences and similarities in approach to parliamentary sovereignty. See, I have not defined parliamentary sovereignty in the introduction, because if I define it over there, then I'll not be able to write the same thing in the body of the answer. So next comes the differences. So differences in between India and Britain. In India, point one, it follows the principle of constitutional supremacy, that is, the law must be consistent with the constitutional provisions. Over here in the Britain, it follows the principle of parliamentary sovereignty, that is, the parliament is the supreme lawmaking authority. The second difference is India has a written constitution, while the UK has an unwritten constitution. In India, the Article 368 provides for the amendment process of the constitution. It leans towards the rigidity of the constitution, while in UK has a flexible constitution with no clear distinction between the ordinary and the constitutional laws. The fourth point is, in India, the courts enjoy the power of judicial review under the Article 13, 32 to 26. Further, the Supreme Court verdict in the Keshwananda Bharati case and many other cases uphold the principle of basic structure, that is a basic structure doctrine, whereas the British courts have a limited authority. The fifth point is, the separation of power under the Article 50 is present in India, while in the Britain there is no such formal separation of powers. After mentioning the differences in approaches to parliamentary sovereignty, also we have to mention few similarities. Here the similarities are: the parliaments of India and the British enjoy the powers of amendment of the constitution. In India, under the Article 368, vast majority of the constitution can be amended. Example, 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, which was referred to as the mini constitution. The members of the parliament enjoy the powers of parliamentary privileges both in India and Britain, and both uphold the principle of rule of law. Thus, in conclusion, we can mention that India and British have a contrasting approach